What's up, guys? As promised on my if you've seen my main channel video, you know what we're about to do today. So we have gotten this book of questions. I got it from Walmart and it has 2,000 questions in it. Obviously, we're not going to do them all today. And I also don't know if we're going I also don't think we're going to do every single question cuz some of them are like unanswerable for me. But just let's just see how it goes. The first question is, what is your idea of perfect happiness? That's a good question, honestly, because it really varies from time to time. My idea of perfect happiness right now is just being able to just relax and enjoy life without having to worry about shit. And yeah. What is your favorite shit? What is your greatest fear? Death. What is the trait you most deplore in yourself? I'm pretty sure that means you don't like. I don't like how I can be. I'm very pessimistic. I'm I'm a very big I'm very big on what can go wrong will go wrong, if that makes sense. What is your greatest extravagance? I'm not sure. I would have to say my personality, if that's what it's talking about. What is your current state of mind? Stressed. On what occasion do you lie? I very rarely lie, despite what my parents have told you. Um, but there's like certain things that you feel like you have to lie about, because there's certain things like there's certain things that are like, do you that maybe you have to lie to keep yourself safe. What do you dislike about your appearance? Literally my big huge Dumbo ears. Like, what the fuck is that? Which living person do you most despise? Um, what words or phrases do you most overuse? Probably the word literally, lol, and fuck. Um, yeah. What or who is the greatest love of your life? Food. If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be? I would give myself smaller ears because, again, what the hell is this? What do you consider to be your greatest achievement? Um, that's a good question. I feel like I've accomplished a lot, but I think my greatest achievement is really just being able to stop giving a shit what people think. Like, you know, if you were to die and come back as a person or a thing, what would it be? I want to die and come back as a ghost to haunt people. I'm very boring. Where would you most like to live? That's a good question, Grandpa. Um, I don't think I really have a specific specific preference of where I want to live, honestly. What is your most treasured previously on Caleb Can't Speak? Um, I've had a lot of prized and treasured possessions my whole life. Um, I think the most I don't have any on me right now because they're all at my mom's house, but or my grandmother's house, I don't know. They're all in other places. But I did have a teddy bear growing up that I loved so much. I still do. Although my dog chewed its ear off. So, yeah. What is your favorite occupation? Now, I other than the last job that we won't talk about, I've enjoyed all my jobs so far. I like working retail and grocery though, because it's not that hard and it's like easy at times. It gets like busy at times, but it's like, is that a fucking pimple? But it gets busy at times and customers piss you off sometimes. But yeah. What do you value most in your friends? Commitment to maintaining friendship and honesty and not being an asshole. Who are your favorite writers? So my favorite writer of all time is Jeanette Walls. She wrote the Glass Castle memoir, um, which is literally my favorite book of all time. And of course, I really like the Stephen King books, the creepy ones. Um, let's see, and I'm really loving the ACOTAR series right now, A Court of Thorns and Roses. So that's great. She's good, Sarah J. Maas. Who are your heroes in real life? My mom, not the lady who gave birth to me, but my mom. Couple other people I know. What is your greatest regret? Taking pretty much my entire life so far. How would you like to die? I'm gonna live forever, bitch. What is your motto? My motto is, if at first you don't succeed, give up, do something else. Do you like watching reruns? It depends on what it is. If it's a good show and I like it, yes, I will watch reruns. I will watch reruns of Friends until I die. But I'm living forever. I'm gonna live forever, so. Have you ever won any kind of contest yourself? No, I have not. Are you an organ donor? If so, why or why not? Actually, I have no fucking clue. There's no reason why I would be or wouldn't be, though. Should parenting classes be mandatory for new parents? That's a good question. And my answer kind of like fluctuates because sometimes I'm like, hell yeah, and sometimes I'm like, it's not really needed though. What is the number one thing people are always asking you for help with? Something to do with electronics. I swear, I did one thing on I helped one person with an electronic one time, and now everybody thinks I'm good with electronics. I'm not. Have you ever given someone a handmade present? Not lately. unless you count. I mean, unless you count like a coloring page or like a handwritten letter. But it's not like handmade. I just ripped it out. I don't know. No, I don't remember. Have you ever eaten a whole tube of Pringles by yourself? Not only have I done that, I have done that every time I eat Pringles. All mine. What nervous habits do you have? I when I'm nervous, I tend to like move around a lot. I get like really jittery. All right. What confront what blah. Caleb can't speak. What comforts you on bad days, my sister? Um do you treat yourself and your body with respect? I think I do. I mean, I feel like there's definitely some days that are like better than others, but you know, something you eat that other people would find gross. Peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwiches. Also chips and ice cream. Delicious. What personality trait in people raises a red flag with you? Being a fucking Republican. How have you changed over the last 5 years? So 5 years ago I was 15, about to be 16. Actually, I just turned 15. I haven't really changed like that much, but it's like, obviously obviously when I'm 20 now. Wait, what the st- it's been like 6 months now and I still can't comprehend that I am freaking 20. Mm-hmm. Have you ever painted a house? No. Will I ever paint a house? Probably not. Have you ever had a surprise party that was an actual surprise? I have not. Haven't even had one that wasn't a surprise. What makes you feel miserable? Being hungry, being sad, having COVID again. What's the best costume you've ever worn? I really like the time I went as myself. That was cool. Like, I was myself, but I was dead, if that makes sense. It was like a zombie version of myself. That was pretty cool. What's been the hardest loss you've had to take? I've lost a lot of things, but you just gotta get back up and keep moving on. Do you like sunny days or rainy days more? Sunny days, because at least when it's sunny outside, you have an option to stay inside or go outside. When it's rainy outside, you got to stay inside, and then you get claustrophobic, and you really want to go on a walk somewhere, but you can't because it's pouring cats and dogs. What does your typical Friday night look like? It's literally Friday night right now. Well, actually, it's like Friday afternoon at the time of this recording. But just absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. What is the furthest you've ever got a paper airplane to fly? Probably like not that far. Not as far as some people. Do you like the person you're becoming? Yes, I do. I do. I think I am. I think I do. How emotional? How Caleb can't read. Caleb can't speak. Caleb can't hear. Caleb can't do anything. How emotional are you? Very emotional. Emotional. I cry literally every day for no reason. I cried 5 minutes ago. Well, not 5 minutes ago, but 5 minutes before the recording of this video. Do you prefer chicken, beef, or seafood? Definitely seafood, then beef. I don't eat chicken unless it's like chicken nuggets or like chicken tenders. Have you ever had a health scare? So there was this one time I had COVID, pneumonia, and sepsis at the same time. That was scary. What inspires your ideas? Different people. Either people in my personal life or people I know online or people I don't know online. Well I know them, they don't know me. Taylor. But there's a lot of different things. Do you buy anything organic? If so, what? Not necessarily. I mean, I do. What makes you lose sleep? Thinking about shit that I don't need to be thinking about. What are three phrases or sayings you say almost every day? There's if at first you don't succeed, give up, do something else. Fuck. And I'm trying to think. That's and probably bullshit. Do you floss or use a toothpick when food gets stuck in your teeth? When food gets stuck in my teeth, I'm more of a, which very rarely happens, but when I do, I'm more of a like toothpick kind of person. What food is romantic to you? Italian food, because you have the. I feel like there's nothing more romantic than having Italian music playing with with a plate of pasta and bread sitting out, and you're sitting like in between each other. Like I feel like that's so cool. How easy is it for you to get along with people? It really depends. Like if we share the same like values and beliefs, then it's good. If we don't, fuck you. Get away from my face. What is your favorite thing to eat with your fingers? Um I'm not sure because there's a lot of like good stuff I eat with my fingers. I really like a good. I don't know. I really do like a good like chicken nugget though. Some good chicken nuggets or fries. Dip them in ranch. Delicious. What is something you wish you learned? How to cook. I don't know how to cook. Where's your favorite place to order pizza? Okay, so my favorite place to order pizza is probably from Pizza Hut. I mean, they're a little bit more expensive, but then you can get like wings and shit. So I think it goes. The main ones, I'm pretty sure it go. For me, it goes. Um, Pizza Hut, Hungry Howie's. That's a. I don't know if we don't have those here in Tennessee, but they have them in Florida. Domino's, Little Caesars, and Papa John's at the bottom. But I will never order from Papa John's because Papa John's tastes like rubber shit. Her. How do you describe millennials? My mom's a millennial. Do you have a pet? If so, what kind? I do not. I've had several pets like dogs, cats, birds, but none right now. Could you ever be a medical guinea pig? Fuck no. No. What is the most annoying thing about significant other? Well, I don't have a significant other because I'm happily single, but my literally my ex-girlfriend, love her to death, but every time she would ask me something, she's like, "Caleb, I was just wondering." And I'm like, "Okay." And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Blah blah 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 blah." So every time somebody who knew the both of us would say something like that, would say that, I would be, all right. I'm like, they'd be like, "Caleb," somebody who's not my ex would be like, "Caleb, I was just wondering." And I'm like, "Okay, bleep." And then that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Subscribe.